I don't think there is contradiction in contradictory what I said. Lali Gurars, what I said is a Tarul is just in between the two boulders. It is just squeeze, you see. In those days, I think the pre-industrial era, our economy was more introverted. So those days you could survive, you see. During, if you see, when the Nepalese modern state was created in the late 18th century, that time the industrial revolution had just started in Europe and other countries. But in Nepal's case, just a centralized state was created. So during the Rana regime, we were totally inward looking, inverted. So we didn't have any foreign links except for the British government which had colonized India. But afterwards, after the 1950s, when India was liberated, and then Nepal also opened up, and our relation with other countries, especially US and others, came into our near and close relations. So in this way, the metaphor of Tarul, I think, was suitable for the inward looking or pre-industrial revolution phase. But the present phase of so-called fourth industrial revolution connects the country, one country with all the countries of the world. For that, the metaphor of Lali Gurars, blossoming between two big boulders and making its own identity could be more feasible. In that sense, in metaphorically also only I have presented, I think there is no contradiction in this. And what he take of pragmatism and idealism, also it may sound contradictory, but in real practice, they are two sides of the same coin. You have to be practical, but you have to be very idealistic and theoretical. As a theory and practice, idealism and pragmatism, they are two sides of the same coin. So in that sense, earlier some people just focused on pragmatism and some just focused on idealism. What I mean to say is, we should have a judicious combination of idealism and pragmatism, and in Nepal's case, you have to be pragmatic also, but until unless you have an idealistic goal, then you won't be able to play a role in the 21st century. In that sense, I have coined this term pragmatic idealism. I think this is not impossible, this is not theoretical or philosophically wrong.